Will. Allis Chalmers Big 10 hand lift sickle bar mower. Problem being, it didn't have a PTO, so I went out and found one, albeit somewhat incomplete. Didn't have a belt and missing a bracket. But I thought I'd show you guys how this goes on. So let's see if I can get this in frame somehow. I probably won't get this done this morning, but at any rate, I don't know if you can see it. Here is the PTO itself. I oiled the pulley already this morning. It does have, here's PTO. It does have a chunk out of that. Hopefully that won't affect the belt. That's the pulley I need to run the sickle bar mower. So we're gonna find out. For what I gave for the PTO, I'm not too concerned. If it is a problem, well, we will deal with it. I don't know what we'll do quite yet, but we'll deal with it. Any rate, let me find where I put the pin at. Set that pin down. So there's a pin that goes through right there. I don't know if you can see this or not, but this hole right here is where it goes through at. So let me get that put together here. Let me get some light down here where I can see what I'm doing and see if I can stay out of frame long enough. Put this together. So hold this guy up in place and slide this pin through. It's not as easy as it looks, but it can be done one-handed. The pin slides all the way through, and then you slide it back a little bit. There's a hole for a cotter pin, which I had ready because I knew I was going to need it. One of those difficult moments, you know, but at any rate, it goes through. You put your cotter key in, spin him around, so you give him a bend. Give him a good little bend there. And that keeps that pin from falling out. Hopefully you can see where the cotter pin went. As you can see, I'm still missing a couple of parts. I need the lever where it attaches here, I believe it is. I have the handle, it goes here, so I just got to make a piece that goes right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Maybe it's out of frame. Anyways, it goes right in here. It's a flat metal bracket. This bolt's on here. Take that nut off. I'll have to get some dimensions on that. So this won't get done today, obviously, but this goes on like so. That nut tightens up a little more than what I can finger tight it. And then when you engage this, it rides against this rod. This rod is supposed to be straight. I don't know if you can see right there, that's supposed to be straight. So I'm gonna have to take this apart and straighten that out. Not a big deal. Like I say, for what I gave for it, not a big deal. There's a spring that goes to, I don't know if you can see it down here. There's an adjustment. This right here, it's a tensioner. So that spring hooks there to the bottom of this pulley stack, which I'm trying to keep this in frame as best I can. This is all new to me, and I definitely need a video editor at some point to make better quality videos for you guys. See if I can get this to go. I'm gonna fight with this spring. There it goes. Let me just hook it up back here. And I hope I got the right belt, which I don't know if I do or don't. There was a lot of conflict on Simple Tractor's website about which belt it actually was. There was like 3 different belts, 3 different year, models. So what I did was I went with the one that looked like it might be correct. Now I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this or not, but I've got to put the belt on the sickle bar mower, which I've got to find where I put it with the rest of it. don't know how easily seen that's going to be. So that's going to be kind of a pain. I haven't done one of these in quite a long while. And it wraps around in a few places. And definitely not a simple task, especially in my tight little garage. So you'll have to bear with me, folks. I don't know if you can really see this or not, but it goes through there, which isn't the bad part. All the way through there. You come around this side of the tractor, and once it comes through there, it comes around. Oh, I can chair. Thought it was better than it was. Move that around. Get that on there. So, back over here. As you'll notice, I left the tension off that spring because we don't want tension on that spring right at the moment. And then the V-belt has to twist because it needs to be, the V needs to be in those. Then you're going to have a twist. I don't remember which way the twist really needed to go, but pull the PTO till it comes into that outside pulley, like so. And then you're going to pull your spring tension on, which in turn holds your belt cover up in place. Now, theoretically, when I engage this now, this should be able to push that tight enough to do its job. So, the side lift pulley back here, I don't know if you can see it, it's still a little stiff, but at any rate, I think that pretty well covers that installation. Don't really know, I can't do any more until I get that bracket. I've got to look for my HBs. PTO wants to see if I have one with it, so that way maybe I can copy that. Chain back on there so it doesn't fall down on me. This tractor was an original Hydrolift. As you can see, the Hydrolift is gone. So unfortunately I don't have that, and that would be kind of nice to have. It is a 23D engine, but another problem, original seat, obviously. And I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but serial number's still there. The tag's still in nice shape, which is unusual. Harbor Freight light. Original grill. It's in really good shape. I bought it because it looked like it does, and it would match my hand lift sickle bar mower really nice. But the problem is the motor's wore out. Smokes like a freight train, and I thought I heard it knocking too, which sucks, but it is what it is. And obviously I had to get a PTO, but a buddy of mine had that and took care of me. Gave me a really good price on that, so I can't complain there. But otherwise, that's about all we can do with it. I've got to take it apart, straighten that rod out. Hopefully I can straighten that rod out without breaking it. Because I have broke them in the past trying to straighten them out. So we're going to hope for the best. I'll disassemble it this week. Maybe even yet this morning. You guys don't need to be bothered with that. There's a project that we may tinker with. That's back in the shop at the K&B Farm Shop. I'm going to go ahead and take measurement on the points and then pull them out, clean them up, put them back in, see if I can get it running this week. Maybe even yet today, tonight with my boy. Maybe him and I will do that. I have the left-hand lift or right-hand lift for this tractor, which I need to get put on in the next, actually probably going to try to put it on today. It was on there once, so it shouldn't be a problem putting it back on. Guy I got it from, he didn't want to sell it at the time, and then decided he did. So that being said, we're going to do what we got to do, and we're going to put her together. But yeah, so that's today's project. And then hopefully I'll show you guys how to adjust that in another day or two, maybe even later today. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Really, they're kind of temperamental, so we may not bother with trying to adjust it. But anyways, I thought I'd show you guys how to put that on and show you my Big 10. So talk to you guys later.